Yo, welcome back to my channel. It's Chrono G Power back here with another video. Um so for this series, I'm gonna make 3 and 4 because like tomorrow I'm not gonna be like active like that cuz like I got to like do this whole entire stupid thing whatever. So like we left off with the stain arc happening right after I talked about the sports festival whatever. So the stain arc basically happens basically per usual. No, I wouldn't say that. I was just into the part where the dog came in. It was basically telling basically Ida and stuff like that you dumb, you stupid. You know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. And basically overall stuff like how basically Deku was basically telling him like, dude, I don't know if I made him as laid back, but I feel like he'd be kind of laid back as he is. Or I'm mixing up with the same series, but like I don't know if they like friends or not. But like I'd probably just overall tell basically I'd say overall Deku would basically tell me like, bro, like what you did was actually stupid, bro. Like you gotta like basically like think about what you did, bro. Like what if you were like not the last thing your brother had, but like what if your brother just died in hospital and stuff like that. He's basically just telling him, and then Ida's there like, yeah, you right, you speaking straight facts, not gonna lie. And then basically overall that happens. I'd say maybe 2 days or so passes. No, no, no. After the stain attack happens, I'm pretty sure a week most likely passes because of the whole entire thing, with a villain attack or whatever. So after like a week passes, during this time, I'd say overall, Deku overall borderline just basically trains his body, making sure he getting his gains up. We're eating good, being good, just doing this thing, bulking up. You know what I'm saying? Just yeah, I phone him great. Over trying to literally give over. I haven't gotten a percentage in a while. I'm pretty sure, but I'd say first last time I say he was at like 20, 25 or something like that. So I'd say he could basically sit on basically borderline at 30% of one for all at this point after his, building up and basically over trying to basically his overall thing while he's training is mainly focusing on basically I wouldn't say as much as training, but like basically the kickback and basically how large you can maintain the pool of power you can get out of one for all as a whole. Um, Now, besides what I'm talking about, that is, we're actually going to get into the force training arc. Yeah, I'm thinking, I could, yeah. I'll talk about the force training arc, and then I'll talk about AFO, and then OFA. So as we get into this, basically the force training arc, everybody basically gets back to school, and they're basically just talking about how like, as they did in canon, where they was talking about Ida being very stupid for what he did, and like, dude, you slow. Like, I know they told you you were slow, but you slow. Like, basically just telling him over stuff like that, and it's basically just explaining to him like, dude, like what you did was a very stupid decision. But eventually, Aizawa basically walks in and basically I've missed this part in other what ifs. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. As far as like then Aizawa basically come in talking about like the training camp or whatever, and then everybody. Well, no, I think he just called it basically just borderline camping or whatever. That's why they went to the mall thinking that they was about to do things. But anyway, he basically walks in the room, basically talks about how like the forest training and stuff like that, and well, not forest training, but just calls it camp, or we're going on to a trip or whatever. And everybody like, okay, everybody does as they did in canon, like after they got out of school or whatever. Um, Obviously they will go to the mall like they did. As far as the thing with Shigaraki, like I'd say like as everybody basically starts dispersing and basically going around buying stuff, they like spiffing themselves up, buying clothes, doing stuff like that overall. Uh, should I could like, but sorry, I'm just thinking like, do I want to split the training arc into OFA and All for One fight? Because like I could, yeah, I could, because I feel like if I basically do forest training here, finish forest training with Bakugo being captured, and then I'll go when I start up the next vid, I might actually just then OFA and then all my retirement, because all my retirement is basically the start of the overall overhaul arc, and like my main thing when I was worrying about all this dang stuff is I don't like doing movies because like didn't fucking watch them because I'm a broke nigga. But anyway, um, overall, as they're basically doing that, Shigaraki, sorry for the tangent, but Shigaraki basically comes up and basically does as he did in canon with the whole entire putting the all his hand around Deku's neck. As I'd say Uraraka would stay for a little bit, but like she would walk past because like just being in just the pure presence of the lad, the mad lad, Deku. I just have to go around just saying, yeah, Deku, you know, getting flustered, you know, doing the thing, you know, going. The whole thing with Shigaraki with his has hands on Deku's throat or whatever, where he has like one of his fingers off and said, if I he doing his evil monologue. So I'm like, if I put this finger over your throat, you'll be dead instantly, no matter if you try to hit me and doing stuff like that. Deku would be like, I feel like, God, I'll try making this serious. Yeah, Deku would basically borderline look at him and be like, bro, you got whooped in the USJ. This is not the time for this, bro. Like, you doing too much. On phone and grade. You dead. Like, you dead ass doing too much. You know. He's like, dude, if you want to talk, we could talk. And he's like, well, I just want you to know that the next time I see you, you know, doing this whole type thing, like, next time I see you, I'll kill you, or whatever. I have no idea what exactly he said or something like that, but I'm pretty sure he said something like, yeah, for that lucky punch or something like that you got off on me. While I need to rewatch my damn series before I make videos, so now I'm just be confused how I am. Well, I'd say he was like, basically overall says what he says in canon, and Deku's basically more unfazed than he actually would be in canon, instead of being like scared of friend. I'd be scared because like he could just kill your ass on spot, but Deku be like, bruh, you kind of doing a bit too much, bro. On phone, I'm great, like you doing too much. But anyway, overall, Deku would basically, you know, say like, bro, you kind of doing a bit too much. You getting too spicy for your chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, on phone, I'm great. But yeah, he's basically like the overall conversation where Shigaraki, as Uraraki basically comes back over and says, "Oh, who's this? Is one of your friends?" And then Shigaraki do as he did, where he basically says, "Oh yeah, we're the best of friends," and doing stuff like that. And Deku basically is like, "We're not friends." Like, and she's like, "Oh, get off of him." And basically it's like, and he's like, "Yeah," as he basically disperses into the crowd like he did in canon. I'd say overall, like they call the cops or whatever, and the mall would get like shut down for the rest of the day because villain attack. Everybody still got their spiffy up, the same thing or whatever. Uh, time passes way too fast, so I need to stop going on tangents. But I'll try not to seem as rushing as I am. But like most of the stuff I usually talk about, it'll go different. But like most parts that change are basically parts with Deku in them. So like I'll try to skip a bit. All right, so like back to like where they on the bus or whatever. Basically the whole entire conversation comes up with the whole entire. No, that was the USJ arc. My bad. Yeah, was it though? Yeah, they already had the whole conversation with that. So I'll say everybody just chilling and stuff like that. Deku basically looks over and sees the dang forest. He's like, how smart is he though? I don't know. I think he not as smart. I'm not trying to make him like smart as hell. I'd say he knows what it is, but he ain't gonna say nothing because he's like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm good. If they wanted us to know, they would have told us. So he's like, okay, the bus basically stops like it did in canon, as it basically stops over. Uh, the Wild Pussycats. I'm pretty sure they didn't have Kodo with him in the car. He was like already there, which is weird. But as they Wild Pussycats basically get out and he sees man and lady like Pixie Bob basically doing her thing, like getting ready to do the thing. Before she can even do anything, he basically looks at her. He looks at everybody else and they like, hey, and then Bakugo basically looks at Deku and say, "What, bro, you good?" Like he says, "I'll meet you guys on the other side." As they basically look at him and says, "What are you talking about?" As he basically says, "Yeah, peace." As he basically steps back a bit, charges full cowling, and basically runs and basically just jumps off the railing. And Pixie Bow says, "Oh my!" Basically, she basically is like, "Well, go!" As she basically does the rock sliding thing as everybody starts falling, and basically Deku before Pixie Bob, I'm pretty sure it's Pixie Bob that does the rock monsters. Basically does the rock monsters. He's basically just speeding. No, I wouldn't say speeding up. I'd say he's waiting there for everybody else or whatever because I don't want him to do that. say he's just waiting there for everybody else. Minato still does this whole other thing where he says, "I gotta pee, bro," as he basically does his whole time as he runs to us, almost getting dang full on, basically just destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And Deku basically grabs him. He says, "Dude, calm down with that. You can go pee in the corner over there. We don't look, but like, do you, bro? Like, try to stay out of action, bro. It's kind of stupid. You expected none to be in this forest. They don't expect it to be that easy for us. Proving that we like fought villains and stuff like that." He says, "Good point, good point. I'm listening, but I gotta go pee." He says, fair point. Go do you, bro. Be great." He said, yeah. As basically he goes over to go pee or whatever, and basically they basically go over and they basically like, they tag team it overall like that. And Deku was basically just like punching the heads off them, punching holes in their chest, their stomachs, basically punching like at like their legs and stuff like that. Doing some Delaware smashes, some Manchester smashes. I'm doing him. Doing some little flicks or whatever. Doing basically just doing him being great or whatever. You know what I'm saying? As basically they get across like the whole entire training field or whatever. Yeah, they get across the whole entire training field as they do in canon. I do not feel like making another. I don't fucking feel like making another right now. It's like, bro. It's like 9:06 p.m., bro. I need to go to sleep, bro. I gotta do something in the morning. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. I'm just not trying to like leave you guys in the dust, and then it's like I gotta explain more stuff than I gotta do tomorrow, bro. I don't know. It's not like a lot of people gonna see this like immediately, so like I don't know, bro. It depends. Leave y'all comments down below, bro. Like, back to like fucking what I was saying, bro. They basically get to like basically do as they did in canon. I say instead of Deku getting punched in the balls, that was some hoe ass shit, bro. I say as he's getting like fucking what's his name, bro? Water gun dude, Koda. Basically try to kick Deku in the joint, the groin or whatever. Deku says he basically grabs his leg before he can hit him. He says, "Bro, you really finna go for a low blow?" He says, "Bro, you know what? You got enough spirit to be a hero and stuff like that." And then Koda basically starts crying as he basically goes back and doing it. And Deku's like, "Did I say something wrong, bro?" And he basically looks at like, and then Manalady, Milady, Monopoly. I forgot her name, bro. And then you got like Tiger or whatever. Sorry, my bad. I just don't know her name, bro. She basically his aunt or whatever, her basically says like you don't have to be that harsh. He said basically she basically comes over and say he doesn't like really like heroes and stuff like that. He's like fair point. As he basically says, he basically lets go of. He said I as basically that happens as it does again, bro. I might just end it here, bro. Like, you guys will get a longer video, I guess. It's like, this would be such a weird place to end it at the same time, though. Like, okay, let me think. I have the templates for 3, 4, 5. Okay, so like 3 tomorrow will be like the end of basically the stretching end of this part over the offer one fight. Almost retirement. 5 will be overhaul arc. It will be the overhaul arc, including with basically the whole entire digital criminal thing happening. Endeavor fight. I don't really care about that because Endeavor is a fucking pussy, fucking terrible father. I'm pretty sure that will be all for now. Sorry that the video is ending so short. I gotta poop too, so TMI. But anyway, I gotta go, guys. I'll make a video tomorrow. Maybe not, depending. Maybe in the morning because I have time to do it because it's not that many times going to pass. Depending on when I wake up, I'll set an alarm. But I got y'all. I'll probably post 3 and 4 tomorrow. Without further ado, I'm out of here. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment, whatever. Leave your feedback below. And bye.